I have an entire module in my Becoming Cancer-Free Masterclass with all the science to support it, which is quite fascinating around, I call it medicinal movement. And it's looking at all these different levels of movement that are important to create optimal health in the body, especially if you're dealing with a chronic disease like cancer. We know that cancer is primarily a metabolic disease. We know that it is also a lack of a fully functioning immune system. And we know that when you have a fully functioning immune system, your odds of a cancer diagnosis or your ability to reverse cancer can go up exponentially when your immune system is fully functioning. And one of the facets of the immune system that's critical here, which is why I talk about it in depth in the masterclass under the medicinal movement module, is the lymphatic system. And we know the lymphatic system doesn't actually have its own pump like the blood, like the cardiovascular system has a heart as a pump. We don't have a pump for the lymphatic system. We were designed, I like to say, we were designed to move, because it's movement that pumps our lymphatic system. And if you understand the essential components of the lymphatic system, your lymph nodes are producing things like T cells and B cells. These are cells that are going out and actually finding and targeting cancer cells. We have NK killer cells. These are cells that go out, target, destroy, kill cancer cells, and through your lymphatic system, they will actually flush them out of your body, recycle old proteins, get rid of the cancer cells. When your body is in its fully natural state of health and healing, how we're designed, you won't have a cancer diagnosis if your immune system is functioning at its highest level, and your lymphatic system is essential. So how do we pump the lymphatic system? We have to move, we have to exercise. One of the things I love about this vibrational technology is you stand there for a few minutes and it is pumping your lymphatic system the entire time. Is that
Yes.
right? It is literally moving every part of your body, and it's comfortable. There's nothing, I mean, I don't find it uncomfortable at all. I think it's actually, my kids love it. They get on it and they play and they make sounds. And, I actually enjoy the feeling of it. It feels great. My dad enjoys the feeling of being on it. But one of the things I know that's happening there is that it is pumping and flushing your lymphatic system, which is optimizing your immune system, which is helping your body do what it was designed to do, which is heal itself. Is that
And that
how you would
you're
say?
you're saying it beautifully. When we decide to move, to exercise, our brain has to have a function of, okay, we're going to lift our arm, we're going to walk, we're going to do whatever physical activity. Imagine if we, in a polite, non a clinical way, we remove the head and we say, how do we get the muscles to move without thought? How do we get the muscles to move throughout the entire body? And that's what whole body vibration is. That the amount of vibration that is provided, or the stimulus, is in a term called hertz. And depending on which unit you might have with Powerplate, it's somewhere between 30 and 50 hertz. 30 hertz means that there's 30 contractions of your muscles per second. So at the end of a 60-second exercise, your whole body has been exercising, not just your biceps with a bicep curl or your quads with a leg extension. That's one important part. The second is that Powerplate is very unique in that it has something called a triplanar design. Triplanar means that it goes up and down, side to side, forward and back. That is the most comfortable form or stimulus of vibration that's available on the market. Most of the other vibration devices on the market are a teeter-totter design, where the system goes up and down, side to side. And while vibration still works in that capacity, it limits what you can do. Because of the teeter-totter, you're always being thrown off balance, and it's a pretty violent effect on the body. With the triplanar design, not only do you have the vibration coming up into your body, but you're not being thrown left to right or forward and back. It allows the vibration to be consuming through the body, comfortable within the body. And then when you're done, you feel much, much better. It's not such a violent attack on the cardiovascular system, the neuromuscular system, skeletal system. It's an enjoyable event. That's
So
a
I,
very important thing.
yeah, thank you for that. So I use my Powerplate, maybe 5 tops 10 minutes a day. Is that enough for most people, or do they need to use it
Absolutely.
more?
Absolutely. Now, uh, you have hundreds of thousands of people that will listen to your podcast. And as an exercise physiologist, I think we have hundreds of thousands of unique clients that we won't do the same exercise program each and every time. We take everyone individually, but they all need the same components. They need cardiovascular, they need strength, they need flexibility, and they need balance. That's universal, from the men and women who will be in the Olympics in a few weeks, to the individuals who are in their 80s, 90s, and even those into their hundreds. Everyone needs cardiovascular strength, flexibility, and balance. But at different times in their life, they need one or more of those things a little bit more than others. So how do you keep the cardiovascular system strong and healthy if you can't move and move functionally? So we know that when you're doing activity and there's vibration, that we get a multiplier, we get a bigger kick, so that your heart is beating a little bit faster, so that you are getting better circulation. Instead of just exercising the arms, you would also be exercising the feet, the calves, the quads, the hips, so that you get more bang for your invested time buck. For my more mature clients, cardiovascular may be doing just fine where they are, but they may have trouble with flexibility. They can't cross their legs to tie a shoe. They can't reach down to touch the floor. And here's another story, if I can, for a second. Every single muscle does not attach to bone. Muscles attach to tendons, tendons attach to bone.
Right.
Inside every single tendon, there's something as thick as a hair called a Golgi tendon organ. Golgi is Golgi, and it's a stretch receptor. Its whole purpose in life is to make sure that we don't pull the muscles apart and tear muscles. And when we have a muscle tear, when we're walking or running or doing activity, it's because we've pulled so hard that that Golgi tendon organ cannot protect us. What vibration does is it modifies that Golgi tendon organ and says, okay, I'm just going to let you relax a little bit. I'm going to let you give a little bit more. And it works so well that even the US gymnastics teams travel with whole body vibration. There are athletes that travel, the professional football teams, basketball teams, baseball teams, professional athletes use whole body vibration to warm up and to cool down. In this regard, to stimulate that Golgi tendon organ, so that their muscle can have the and relax, so it doesn't hurt at the end of the day, or to prepare, and they don't have a lot of time to warm up, to prepare more efficiently so they can go out and do their thing. And I'm not just talking about going out to exercise. You might have a vibration unit in your home when you wake up, just to make you more comfortable after being asleep for 7 or 8 hours, and you want to warm up because your body's a little bit stiff. Or if you're going to take the dogs for a walk, you might just put your feet on the plate just to warm up your feet. Or if you have type 2 diabetes and you have peripheral vasoconstriction, maybe you want to use it as a massage device. Again, those hundreds of thousands of people that will see your podcast, you want each of them to say, what are my unique needs? And then how do I use vibration to help me deal with those needs and deal with it in a time effective way?
That's what I love about this device, is that it can help with all of those things, which is fantastic. I do know that when you do get one of these devices, it comes with an app you just put on your phone, and then you just choose whatever you got going on, and it'll walk you through it, how to use it, right? If you got back pain, knee pain, you want to do an actual workout, or you want, all the different things you're looking for. There's stretching, there's yoga you can do on it. There's all kinds of great things, and they videos and tutorials and walks you through anything you want to do on it, which is great. So you have basically a personal coach there on your phone, how to use the device. That's how I started using it. It's just following those videos, and
Right.
now I have a routine that I use on it, 5 minutes a day, and it's fantastic. So I do want to let everybody know, for being a part of my community. Powerplate has allowed me to offer you a $600 discount off the same Powerplate that I use. And you can get that discount by clicking the link below, and the discount will already be applied on the webpage for you. Or just go to getpowerplate.com/panacea, getpowerplate.com/panacea, and you're going to get a $600 discount because you're part of my community and you've watched this interview. Or just click the link below, and that discount's already applied. But I do want to let everybody know, I think this technology is a game changer. I think for people who are dealing with chronic health challenges, that want to exercise, know they need to exercise, but maybe are in too much pain, can't or won't go to the gym an hour a day, just don't have a great time moving. Like, this is literally a game changer, because 5 minutes, you could do 5 minutes twice a day, for example. Like my own daddy was doing 5 to 10 minutes 4 to 5 days a week, and within 2 weeks, like, his pain was gone. It was unbelievable. But beyond pain, you're flushing your lymphatic system, you're activating your immune system, you're helping your body do what it was designed to do, which is heal and thrive and live longer. Now, I'm not saying to people, this is going to replace every form of exercise you could ever want to do. We know the benefits of just walking around the block, for example, or riding a bicycle, or lifting weights, or, doing gymnastics or swimming or cycling, or any of these things for longevity and health. We know that all these things can absolutely enhance your overall well-being, but at the very least, and certainly as an adjunct to any other forms of exercise, this is, it's a game changer, because you can optimize every cell and every tissue in your body in literally 5 minutes a day, just by, even if you don't do any of the apps, you can just stand on it for 5 minutes a day and literally will get all of the benefit.